Now to a developing story we've been tracking for several hours. For more than 18 hours, as a matter of fact, a man has been barricaded inside a home. This is video that shows the SWAT team moving in at that home in the Valley Hi-North Laguna area. ABC 10's Van 2 is there live tonight. It's a scary evening for neighbors. Van, what's the latest?
Well, crisis negotiators, Chris, want a peaceful end to this, but that objective has not been achieved quite yet. At the top of the hour, police officials tell me that they continue to negotiate with the man. You can see 3 armored SWAT trucks still outside the home here. At 5 p.m. an hour ago, an officer on the PA could be heard telling the man to drop his weapon and to come out with his hands up, followed by a flashbang. Since then, it's been very quiet. We have not observed any major developments since the SWAT team approached the home with a battering ram. The situation of domestic violence now entering its 19th hour or so. The 5300 block of Jacinto Avenue remains blocked off. Neighbors within the police tape asked to shelter in place as the man had fired his gun inside, threatening to harm himself and others. The SWAT team has been here since last night after a chase that spanned the city. Sacramento police say the man had made threats to a family member in Strawberry Manor, and as officers arrived there, he took off in a car, leading officers in a pursuit through North Sacramento and finally to this home in Valley Hi-North Laguna. He barricaded himself in the garage and is believed to be alone inside. Meanwhile, it has neighbors on edge as these situations can be unpredictable.
Yeah, pretty alarming as a mom, because I don't know what to expect the rest of the day, and I don't want my son to be worried. Even though he's young, we don't hide anything from our children because we want them to know what goes on or what exists out here.
Now, she said her son is also still reeling from the Uvalde Elementary School shooting. So to have this standoff down the street, it really has her son on edge, really weighing in on his sense of safety here. We've also heard from some other neighbors who are critical of the militarized police response in these type of situations. Now, we will continue to keep an eye on this and continue to update you throughout the night on abc10.com.
The challenge here, Van, I understand we just have just a few minutes. The challenge here is that a lot of times police want to try to just step back, right? They do not want to escalate the situation. They want to give this thing time to play out. Have they given you an idea of a time frame here of when perhaps neighbors can expect things to get back to normal?
There is no timeline in place, so I did just check with the Sacramento Police Department. They say no updates at this time. They aren't putting a timeline or a deadline on this situation, but they do want this to end peacefully, Chris.
That barricade situation now approaching 20 hours is something that we're going to be following throughout the evening. Van, we thank you for the live update.